Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Game & Watch Gallery 3. Before we actually get started with the next game, which is going to be Turtle Bridge, we are first going to check out the gallery corner again. Because last time, after ending, we got a message that we've received a gift. And this is what we get. Have you played all games yet? No, but there are more classic Game & Watch titles. Oh, are there more? For starters, I will now give you Flagman. Game A and Game B are different. Remember which button shows which number. There's no need to actually explain this game yet, we're not going to be playing it, Princess Peach. But yeah, we've unlocked the first extra game. As you can see, Flagman has taken the place of the first question mark. And that is nice. However, there's more. First, we're gonna go check out the museum. We actually received the second title, so that one we're also quickly going to cover. It appears to be the entry for Donkey Kong 2, released March 7th, 1983. In this sequel, the son rescues his captured father. Strikes me like Donkey Kong Jr. Not too sure why it's called Donkey Kong 2. It should be Donkey Kong 2, I know, but officially that is known as Donkey Kong Jr. We might actually see that later on in this project. We might. Is there a game called Donkey Kong Jr. in this game? However, before we start worrying about that, it is time to get started with game number 3 here in Game & Watch Gallery 3. One of the more fun games to play, both on Modern and Classic. There's not really a difference which one I prefer in this one. Both of them are pretty neat to play. The rules for Turtle Bridge. Get a packet from the man on the island to the left and pass it to the man on the island to the right. Then we must return to the first island. Don't fall into the sea. And how do we make sure we don't fall into the sea? Very simple. Why do you think this game is called Turtle Bridge? There's a slight difference in controls, as you can see. Modern will also give us the option to go up or down at some point. And that is something that is not present in the classic variant, where we can only go left or right. You can even use 2 sets of buttons for it. But this is how it works. As you can see, there's 5 turtles in the sea. And those we can actually go over in order to cross to the island on the other side. We just need to be careful, because as you can see, there's fish swimming in the sea. And every single time one of these fish come close to the turtles will try to eat the fish, and therefore dive into the sea frequently. And I don't think I have to explain that every single time one of the turtles dives into the water, we are no longer able to actually stand on it or jump on it. And this one was already pretty close. But usually it's not really difficult to figure out when it's safe to actually go. The moment the fish will start appearing in the sea, it will actually take 2 steps. And then at the 3rd step, the turtle will actually go down into the sea, preventing you from actually being able to stand on it. As you can see over here, with turtle number 5. We also need to take in account that the guy that's actually on the right island, he's not always there to actually pick up our packet. We can always go onto the left island the moment we've delivered. But delivering to the right can of course only happen the moment the guy's standing there. The moment he is gone, we need to wait for him to return. Usually in that situation we need to try to balance on turtle number 4 and turtle number 5. Making sure to step on turtle number 4 the moment turtle number 5 is about to dive. And the other way around, of course. And that way we can actually try to get a high score in this game. It will of course get pretty hectic, just like every other Game & Watch game so far. It can get really crowded. Of course there's going to be a lot of fish appearing at the same time at some point. Making it pretty difficult to actually see which turtle is going to be safe at which point. Especially considering we also need to take into account that every single time we need to step off a turtle because of the turtle diving, like this one over here. We also need to make sure the turtle we are going to move to is also going to be safe, because otherwise we're still going to fall into the sea. First missile ready, 72 points. Yeah, this one can be pretty difficult. That's the next thing I can talk about. Oh, that idiot went away the moment I jumped. You hear that, sir? You're an idiot. But anyway, let's go continue. Let's go see how far we can get. It's pretty difficult to actually score points in this game. Even though you do get multiple points at the same time, every single time you do a delivery. Like over here, as you can see, we get 3 points at the same time. I do think it's a bit of a waste that you don't get points for crossing the turtle bridge itself. You would expect in Game & Watch games to actually also be able to score points for every single step you make. But in this game, actually it does not work like that. You only receive points the moment you pick up a packet and the moment you deliver one. And that way the scoring system in this game, just like a lot of classical games, can actually be pretty slow. I'm also not too sure what actually determines the number of points you get the moment you pick up a packet again. Sometimes you receive 4 points, sometimes only 2. Also at the moment where I got 8 points at the same time. The delivery always seems to be 3 points. This always seems to differ. As you can see now it's 6 points. From 94 to 100 points. But let's go see what the next step is going to be. It's not always the same. Perhaps the time that you actually take. Yeah, now it's 8 points. That's the only thing I'm not really too sure of. What actually determines how many points you get at the left island. And now it's even 10 points. Yeah, that might actually be something to try to figure out while we're playing, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to find out. If somebody does know what actually determines how many points you get at the beginning, then I'm all ears. I'm of course willing to know. Because I am curious after all. Now it's only 4 points. Apparently there's something that I'm missing here. I have a hunch the speed I actually use in order to get back to the left, that actually determines it. If I take longer to actually get back, I will get less points. And every single time I go back maximum speed, not having to stop for a turtle that's about to dive and therefore can keep on going, then I always get 10 points, and that seems to be the maximum. Now I'm a bit slower, and now I get 8 points. I wonder if my theory is indeed correct. Might also try to look that up later, I know. There's bound to be somebody alive somewhere on the internet that knows this already. Has already been able to figure this out. But anyway, in the end it's not really that important. All that matters is we get points by going to the left and to the right. And we don't get any points in between. There we can only lose lives. And speaking of losing lives, we're about to actually cancel out our first miss. Unlike the previous game, this game has a slower scoring system, and therefore we're going to assume 200 points is going to be yet again the threshold for cancelling our misses. 197. So this should be it. 200. And yeah, there it goes. Clean sheet again. We can start over. Oh, nice! Perhaps I actually play better the moment I do have a miss, because I actually get way too reckless the moment I have 0 misses. Take all that effort in actually reaching 200 points, getting that clean sheet again, and I immediately make a mistake. Can't say I'm too happy about that. Simple example of recklessness. Don't know what else to call it. But anyway, it does give us the chance to focus on our next threshold. Let's go for 500 points. So we can cancel our miss. This might actually be a game where I should be able to reach 1000 points on hard difficulty. I don't count on it happening. But I should be able to, actually. I do remember actually doing it once on this game. I usually don't have any trouble on easy mode on this one. But on hard difficulty I can also remember doing it, even though it's pretty difficult to actually do it here. It's definitely not like Greenhouse and Donkey Kong Jr., where I pretty much do it all the time. Although I did not do it in the Let's Play for Greenhouse. Not very promising for Donkey Kong Jr. in that sense. I definitely was counting on getting 1000 points on Classic in Greenhouse. This is going to be very difficult. Just like every other Game & Watch game. Getting closer to the next 100 mark will actually make it really crowded. Not per se crazy fast yet, that is something we're going to see later on. The moment we actually are in 500, 600 points. Then it will also start going crazy fast. Now it's just crazy crowded, with a lot of fish at the same time. And therefore a lot of diving turtles. Sometimes even forcing me back to turtle number 3. While waiting for the guy on the right. Because 4 and 5 actually diving at the same time. It's not like the turtle actually stays away for a long time. The moment he dives, the next step he will already return again. But that single frame for the turtle not being available as part of the bridge can actually be enough. So don't think just because of the turtles diving actually lasting for so short. It's actually really easy to stay alive on this bridge. Especially whenever you are at 70, 80 points between the 100 marks. 3 turtles diving at the same time is not an uncommon thing. But at this point, it's actually still pretty easy. Let's hope for 2 stars at least. We're already at 300 points. 340 to be precise. Closing in on 400 points. Let's wait for you. I know the guy's already there, but you also need to take into account the moment you actually go up here in order to give your package. The turtle down below needs to be active. Otherwise, something like this will happen. Oh man, I'm so good at actually giving a practical example every single time I say something in theory. I also always manage to show it off immediately. Even though definitely not deliberate. Okay, I'm going back. We all know what happened last time. If you're ready to hand over your package, make sure there's no fish approaching turtle number 4 and number 5. Because otherwise you're going to be down into the water the moment you actually fall back again. Now that is probably what makes this the trickiest. The moment you go right, you need to take into account that turtle number 4 and 5 need to be safe. Not per se number 3. It rarely happens that 3, 4 and 5 actually all dive at the same time. You're really unlucky if that happens. This way it actually works out. The game does have a tendency to make fish appear at the same time with these final 2. And that is the point where the game actually wants you to fall, so... Come on, where are you? 418. Almost halfway there. We can start over with a clean sheet after 500 points, so... Don't think we are down and out yet, even though we're close to game overing right now. If I'm able to keep this up, for the next 100 mark we're not going to be close to a game over anymore. And we can start thinking about 1000 points. 444. Beautiful number. Oh, come on. Always happens. The moment you are ready to actually go to the right, that guy happens to disappear the moment you are jumping. As if he's doing it deliberately. Actually seeing you approach, also already seeing you jump, and then deciding, Yeah, I'm gonna go away for a moment. You have fun on those two turtles over there. 482. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's also the number of fishes that actually have been eaten already in this lake. Because I must say, these turtles are definitely very hungry. They just keep on eating. And apparently the supply of fish is also infinite here. Awesome. 500 points. Whoever said I was close to a game over is clearly lying. Now, we just need to do what we just did one more time. We are going to be at 1000 points. Finally, first classical game to actually reach that. I'm not going to count on that happening. I was already close to game overing in the first half of our road towards 1000. And the second half is going to be more difficult, of course. Everything is going to move a lot faster. Oh, come on! I pressed left game. And I know my left button works because I've been using it all the time already. Oh, that was so unnecessary. That is what's going to get me. I can already feel it. Actually making mistakes in my calculations. Thinking I'm going to be able to... Oh! Yeah, that's of course also a way you can die. But I've got the feeling that... making mistakes in my calculation, thinking... Oh, I can quickly go on this turtle and then quickly press left. So I'm still in time to get to the next one. And actually estimating that wrong. And still falling into the sea because of not being able to press the left button fast enough. That is going to kill me. It already did. Oh! Yeah, it almost happened again there. With this one, I was still able to survive. But I think we can actually forget about getting 1000 points in this game. Let's at least try to go for 3 stars. 600 I should still be able to go for. But things are actually moving quite quickly now. I misremembered how fast this can actually go, and therefore how tricky this becomes. It's already tripping me up majorly. But let's try to stay alive for long enough, at least. Oh! I should stop taking so many risks. $5.92. Come on, 8 more. It's going to take 2 trips. Come on, where are you? The guy is so mean on the other side. Okay, 600 points. That gives me some assurance, at least. If only it also gave me insurance. Just assurance. Next star is really far away. 800 points. Oh, there we go. I must admit I was also not really trying anymore at the end. I knew this was not going to work out anyway. But 3 stars, 612 points, not per se bad. But still, waiting for the first classic game where I'm going to score 1000 points. And this one, yet again, no success. So far, I've been having better luck with my modern games. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, this one is also pretty fun to do. However, it is going to work vastly different. We also have the option to go up and down in this game, as you can see. It is not going to be a simple linear turtle bridge this time around. In fact, it's not even going to be turtles. As you can see, we have Goonies. And these Goonies we need to cross. We can actually also go up on these clouds. That is our up option. And we can use it in order to score extra points by collecting coins. And our goal is going to be the same as in the classical turtle bridge. We pick up a packet on the left, which is in this case going to be a mushroom. And we're going to be giving it to Peach on the other side. Just like with the turtles in the classic mode. The Goonies are of course once in a while going to become inactive as a platform. In their situation, not because of diving down in order to eat a fish. These guys are going to pop balloons for some reason. The fish eating I can still understand, but this one is just really random. But no matter what, the moment they are actually diving down in order to pop the balloons, we are not going to be able to stand on them or be able to jump on them. And that does not change. 100 points reached. Yeah, just like every other modern game. Scoring points always goes faster in the modern games. Ooh, a present. Nice. I wonder what this is going to be. Nothing. Thank you, Mario. So many random things, and I'm not even going to be able to see what it's all going to be. Try not to stay on the clouds for too long. As you can see, if you are on the clouds for too long, allow me to show you quickly, they will actually disappear. And they won't return until you actually collect your next package, you might say. Oh, oops. That was too quick. We're close to the next 100 mark, so we're probably going to receive an extra life. The hearts. Oh, I see Lacquer too. Yeah, you know what that means. Oh, next type of balloon will start appearing. If you thought the game was too easy so far, 200 points is apparently the mark for the next level to begin. And green balloons will actually start appearing. These actually move faster than the regular balloons, making it more difficult to actually anticipate which and when the Goonies are not going to be active. So pay close attention. The green balloons can actually trip you up. Literally. Oh. Close one. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. If that happens, there's nothing you can do. It all happens so quickly. It is very difficult to actually anticipate. Oh, next edition, 300 points have been reached. Now the platform is going to be timed in the middle. We were able to use it as a safe haven so far, but we're not going to be able to do that anymore. Even that platform is now going to be timed. Come on, Peach. Don't be that same idiot as from the classical game. I'm not really sure where the places you need to bring this stuff to that I'm actually giving you. Oh, come on! Apparently it's really far away. It takes her a while to actually come back to us. Alright. I think that is about it when it comes to the explanation. Also not too sure if there's a difference in all the things we are actually handed out. There are mushrooms, presents, and this is clearly a Yoshi egg. Let's go check out if there's going to be a difference in points we actually receive. That might be it. Oh. Alright, this one is 8 points. 394 to 402. Plenty of Yoshi eggs. Another 8 points. 413 to 421. Now, give me something different, like a present. Thank you, Mario. Oh, come on. You're getting annoying, Peach. Yeah, the present is 10 points. I've discovered the difference. Yeah, seems to be consistent. 10 points for the present, 8 points for the Yoshi egg. Now let's go see how much the mushroom is worth. You guys probably already know it. Of course, you have been paying attention, but I have not. I'm playing a game here, trying to explain a lot of things, so I'm only able to actually pay attention to one thing at a time. Although we're not getting a mushroom, but something new completely. A melon. Since it is new, it's probably going to be worth more. Yeah, freaking 12 points, wow. You should be giving that more often, Mario. And reaching 1000 points is going to be a cinch. Oh, bye. That was a bit too aggressive there. And mushroom is worth 6 points. So So there seems to be a consistent increase in value in all of these things. 6 points for the mushroom, 8 points for the Yoshi egg, 10 points for the present, 12 points for the melon. I wonder if there's also going to be something that's worth 14 points. Perhaps at a later mark, but I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure the melon was actually the most valuable thing. Okay, let's go wait. I'm already feeling like oh, taking way too much risk. Almost at the point where I failed at Classic. 3 stars. A little bit over 3 stars. 602. Oh, now the platform has changed again. The donut blocks now. Not a timer anymore, but actually immediately falling the moment you step on it. But basically, it's still a timed platform, just a different one. Does not fall after 3 seconds, but after 1 second already. Usually I'm not too bothered by the central platform in all honesty. I usually go up into the clouds immediately in order to get the coins. But that platform usually does not bother me too much. But sometimes it can be handy to use as a step backwards. The moment both of the goonies you are going for on the left or the right are actually both inaccessible. I guess in that sense the central platform can be handy. Oh, Lekker 2. Extra life yet again. Still at 0 miss. And once again, just like with the previous 3 games, that is already certain whether I make it or not. Once again, the classic proves to be harder than the modern one. So far I've been able to score higher points on modern in every single game. It was not always the case in Game & Watch Gallery 1 and 2, I can remember. But here, it definitely is the case. Game & Watch Gallery 3 is proving to be the easiest on modern. Even though this one is also still difficult, as you can see. Another miss. I'm also having the feeling that the longer the stakes, the longer our person actually stays away. Either the random guy on the right island or just Princess Peach here in the modern variant. The moment they start moving, they actually stay away for longer. Okay, I don't see a difference in 800 points. Still the same arena. 900 points is going to be the final time the arena gets a chance to add something new. There might be a new item, of course, but we simply did not get that one yet, if there is one. But I actually doubt there is going to be a new type of item. But we shall see. I'm fairly confident that the lemon, worth 12 points, is actually the most valuable thing. Come on, Peach! I need my 890. Present. Already going over 900 with coins. 911, 914. Still got some margin. I've only missed once. So I'm not really on the edge of my seat. But I am going to be now. Dang it. Why do I always have to cut it so close? Why do we always have to run away, Peach? Oh! Close one. Oh! Yeah, like I said, the central platform can be handy to use to go back quickly. 948, 950. Oh, help. Way too crowded, too many balloons. Peach, please. No, let's go right. Oh, the middle cloud's gone. 970. Peach, 980. Oh, help. Okay, 988. 9.99. Let's grab this one coin. And we are here. Oh. Modern games in Game & Watch Gallery. And we receive another gift for it. Getting a grand total of 8 stars here on Turtle Bridge. Man. I'm missing turtles here on Modern. Let's quickly go take a look at our gift. The episode's going to be very long no matter what already, so I'm not going to care about making it even longer. This I can also still fit in here. Are you getting used to playing? For your efforts, I will give you the Judge. Oh, another new minigame it looks like we've unlocked. Hit your opponent if it's a higher number. You can link with your friends to battle. Oh yeah, this one is also multiplayer indeed. I know. Let's go close off this episode now. This is something we're not going to be playing anyway, so... Thank you all for watching. Next time, I hope for a bit more success on Classic for once in Mario Bros. I will see you then. And Treecks out.